If it wasn't for General Motors, Isuzu's presence in the United States would have likely vanished several years ago. In fact, many have considered this Japanese automaker out of the US market for quite some time now. But their small dealer network continues to sell two vehicles, the I-Series pickup and this SUV called the Ascender. The 5-passenger Chevy Trailblazer-based Ascender is built right along with its GM counterpart in Moraine, Ohio. A body-on-frame, authentic 4x4 SUV, the Ascender stems from a time earlier this century when this type of vehicle thrived during the sport ute boom. But the last 6 years have not been particularly kind to the Trailblazer, or the Ascender for that matter, as car-based crossovers have displaced the likes of this kind of truck. That being said, not everyone is best served by a front-drive unibody wagon. Here in the Ascender, there's a live rear axle linked in 5 places and a double wishbone front suspension. There's definitely a cushy ride quality here that can be appreciated, leaving the firmer, sportier setups for those new-age crossovers. The on-demand 4-wheel drive system has a dial to take you all the way down to low range. 4-wheel vented discs with ABS and StabiliTrak stability control keep the Ascender in line. And speaking of in line, there's a 6-cylinder engine of that configuration with dual overhead cams making 285 horsepower, though the 4-speed auto only speaks to the Isuzu's yesteryear feel. And if you need to tow, this 4-wheel drive model is good for 5,200 pounds. My mid-level Ascender LS, with the addition of the $1,500 preferred equipment package, comes in with an eyebrow-raising MSRP of $33,609. Leave that preferred package off, however, and you'll miss things like remote keyless entry, cruise control, and power outside mirrors. All things that without a doubt should just be standard these days in a $30,000 vehicle. Come to think of it, how about throwing in OnStar, increasing your powertrain warranty to 100,000 miles, and dropping the price by a couple of grand? Geez, then the Ascender really would be a Chevy Trailblazer, and one you could have serviced without the hassle of having to find an Isuzu dealer. Don't get me wrong, I'm always rooting for Isuzu to make a triumphant comeback, but their flagship Ascender model isn't going to lead the way. In fact, GM is phasing out the Trailblazer, which could leave Isuzu with only one model, their pickup truck. For Drive Time on MyRide.com, I'm Steve Hammis.